Hi, I'm Dave Smyth. Welcome to our second little class in our lockdown class. So today it's a beautiful day here in the Isle, so I'm just going to do it on my porch outside the house. So we're going to go nice and gentle. So feel your way into it, don't over push. If you feel like you're having sort of pain, it's a surefire sign that you're actually pushing too far. So also, motorbikes are in the Isle of Man, you see. So also use the breath. So every time you inhale, it kind of lifts the body. Each time you exhale, just allow the body to relax and just move into its place. But like I say, we're going to go nice and steady. Take it easy. If you need to rest at any time, rest. If you have any sort of knee injuries or anything like that, just be aware of that when you're in there and don't over push on each side. Just kind of feel your way into it. Listen to what your body's saying to you. But time to get going. So let's start at the front of the mat. Bring your feet together, lift your toes, spread your toes out nice and wide. Then bring the arms down by the side. Give the arms a little shake out. Give the shoulders a little roll. Close the eyes and start to breathe into the tummy. Start to breathe in and out through the nose. And start to deepen the breath. Make the inhale deeper and the exhale a little bit longer. Hello, Shakti. Now lifting the pelvic floor, tummy is in, lift the thighs and start to breathe into the chest now. Nice big deep breaths. Trying to make the exhale as long as the inhale, if not a little bit longer. Feel how the breath starts to calm the nervous system down. Every exhale, the body relaxes, the mind relaxes. Let any tension go. Feel the shoulder blades relax down the back as you breathe into the heart space. Take a big inhale, fill yourself all the way up, fill your belly up, fill your chest up, as much air as you can possibly get in. And on the exhale, just sigh, let the shoulders relax down the back. One more, inhale fully. Opening the eyes, make a big circle with the arms, reach up, salute the sun, look up to the thumbs, and then exhale, soften the knees, fall forward, tummy in, let the head hang, let the arms hang, shake the head out, yes and no, keep the tummy in, breathe into the back, be a helping shake. Shake the head out, let the crown of the head hang down towards the floor. This is Shakti. This is Shakti, my cat Shakti. The all-powerful female energy of the universe. Come to help in the class. On an inhale, slowly roll up through the spine, open the arms, reach up, salute the sun, and exhale the hands to the heart space. Inhale, open the arms, reach up, salute the sun. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart space, soften the knees, fold forward, and let the arms hang down towards the floor. Bend the knees, sit down into an invisible chair. Open the palms to face the front of the room, and inhale, raise the arms and look up between the hands. Tuck the tailbone under, tummy in, sit down into that chair, reach out through the fingertips. Nice big inhale, fill yourself all the way up, tummy is in. Big sigh on the exhale again, inhale. Straighten the legs, fall forward into a forward bend. Shake the head out, yes and no. Tummy is in. Give the arms a shake. And inhale, roll up through the spine, open the arms, salute the sun. Bring the hands to the heart space on the exhale. Inhale, reach up, salute the sun. reach through the fingertips, look up to the thumbs. Exhale, swallow dive forward this time, tummy in, keep the head lifted and fold, keeping the legs straight. So again, if your legs bend, come up to where they're straight, draw the shoulders back, and then just let the top half of the body relax there. Now you might find on an exhale, once you've been there for a couple of breaths, you can let the top half of the body relax and relax and relax, and eventually the floor will come to you rather than you reaching for the floor. Think, relax, let the floor come to you. Bend the knees, bring the hands down to the floor and step the right foot back into a low lunge. Drop the back knee down to the floor and inhale, lift up. So think, square your hips to the front edge of your mat there and then push into that front foot. Bring the hands down by the side and roll the palms open and reach down for the floor. Feel how that lifts and opens the chest. So lift the chest bone, big inhale into the chest, keep the tummy in. And on the exhale, relax the hips forward towards the front of the mat. Try and keep that straight alignment. Keep the chest lifted and then reach down through the fingertips as if you're reaching for the floor. And then if you can, try and lift the head and look up. So you create this nice back bend, but also both hips are starting to open up. Reach through the fingers, open the chest, big breaths. Bring the chin level with the floor, open the palms and inhale, raise the arms and try and get the biceps alongside the ears, and then lift the head, look up between the hands. So really reach up through the fingers as you exhale, relax the hips, nice big breaths. And then exhale, bring the hands down to the floor, turn the back toes under and lift the knee, move the weight backwards and then step the feet together at the front of the mat, lift up to a flat back, inhale, and again, keeping the legs straight, exhale, relax, wherever that is for you. But take a few breaths and just let yourself relax. You'll feel that lumbar spine opening up, shake the head out. And then bend the knees, bring the hands to the floor, and this time step the left foot back into a low lunge. Drop the back knee down to the floor, and again think, square your hips to that front edge of the mat, and then walk this front foot forward a little. Roll the palms open, reach down for the floor again. Feel that, how that opens the chest. Lift the chest bone, inhale, and exhale, relax the hips forward. Lift the chest, reach down through the fingertips. If you can lift the head, look up, and create that lovely half moon, that crescent moon shape. Big breaths. Inhale, bring the chin level with the floor. Roll the palms all the way open. And your next inhale, try and bring the biceps alongside the ears. And then lift the head, look up to the hands. As you inhale, reach. As you exhale, try and relax the hips. Maybe you can lean back and create a deeper back bend, but keep the extension through the hands so it keeps the spine long. Big breath. And then exhale, fall forward, bring the hands down to the floor. Turn the back toes under, lift the knees. Move the weight back. Step the feet together, lift up to a flat back, tummy in, inhale. Exhale, woo! We love a back bend. Shake the head out, give the torso a little shake, loosen that lower back out, tummy is in, big breaths, crown of the head hanging down to the floor, just surrender to the pose. Inhale, roll up through the spine, open the arms wide, salute the sun. Exhale the hands to the heart space. Inhale, salute the sun, reach up. Exhale, swallow dive forward, tummy in. Bend the knees, bring the hands to the floor and step the left foot back this time. Drop the back knee down to the floor and inhale, come up. So we're going to open the arms out wide to the side like this. Reach out through the fingertips, take an inhale On the exhale, turn all the way around to the left and try and look over the left shoulder. Inhale to the center and exhale, turn all the way around to the right. Inhale to the center, exhale to the left. Inhale to the center, last one, exhale to the right. Inhale to the center, bring the hands down to the floor, and then walk that front foot back until you can straighten the front leg, lift the chest, try and draw the toes back. So just getting this leg straight can be a challenge on its own, so just work where you can get that leg straight. If you can do that, try drawing the toes back. This opens up the calf muscle here. And if you can lift the chest and exhale, fall forward towards that front foot. So you can walk your hands forward. Inhale, lift the head, move the weight forward into that front foot, lift the back knee, move the weight back, step the feet together, lift up to a flat back. Big inhale, exhale, just let yourself relax forward. Bend the knees, bring the hands to the floor, step the right foot back this time, drop the back knee down to the floor. Inhale, come up, again, square the hips, push into that front foot. Open the arms out wide, take an inhale, exhale to the left. Inhale to the center, exhale to the right. Inhale to the center, exhale to the left. Inhale to the center and last one to the right, exhaling. And inhale to the center, exhale, bring the hands to the floor and walk the hips back until you can straighten the front leg. And again, work on keeping this leg straight. So if folding forward means you bend the knee, don't bother with the folding forward. Feel that where it lifts out of the back of the knee, through the hamstring and into the glute. And drawing the toes back brings it from the knee down into the calf. So length is always what you're looking for. We don't push, we feel, we experience, we respect. The message is coming from the body. If folding over the front foot and walking the hands forward is an option, lift the head, bend the front knee, move the weight into the front foot, lift the knee, and step the feet together at the front of the mat. Lift up to a flat back, inhale, tummy in, exhale, forward bend, and inhale, come all the way up, reach up, salute the sun, and exhale, bring the hands to the heart space. Inhale, reach up, salute the sun. Exhale, swallow, dive forward, tummy in. Bend the knees, bring the hands to the floor. On an inhale, step the left foot back, drop the back knee down to the floor, and inhale, come up. So again, walk that front foot forward a little. Look at your alignment at the front of your mat, nice square hips. Bring the hands to the heart space, and then lift the elbows. And then push the palms together like this. So you're really pushing your palms together, your elbows are nice and lifted, and draw the shoulder blades down the back and away from the neck. So hands are at the heart space, keep that push, inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, turn all the way around to the right, and then tip the shoulders and the elbows at the same time, and bring that left elbow down towards the knee. As you push into the hands, try and draw the thumbs towards the sternum, and see if you can look up over that right shoulder. Don't let this shoulder creep up like this. Keep it drawn down the back and away from the neck. You can try relaxing your hips forward a little. But it's hard to breathe in these twists, so big deep breaths. Well done. Inhale back to the center and exhale, bring the hands down to the floor. So you want to turn your right toes out to the side, bring your left hand underneath your left shoulder. So if that's tight, you can always use like a yoga block like this that you can support yourself like this, or maybe like this. So if you need a block, a cushion will do if you've got a cushion on the couch, just so it lifts it up a little bit more for you. And then as you exhale, relax the hips forward, and then with your right hand reach up and look up to that right hand. Nice big breaths. Turn the hand back and reach for the wall behind. And if it's an option for you, you can try taking a hold of that back foot, drawing the heel in and lifting up. Another option for that would be if you have like a yoga belt like this, you can kind of lift the foot in with a belt. I mean, this can be a dressing gown cord or a belt, anything really. It just happens to be one that you find in the studio. And then release that foot, release the belt, take the block to one side, turn the back toes under, lift the knee, move the weight back and step the feet together. Ooh, lift up to a flat back, tummy in, shoulders back, straight legs. Exhale, forward bend, relax. Bring the hands down to the floor and inhale, step the right foot back this time. Drop the back knee and again, square yourself to the front of the mat, walk this front foot forward a little, bring the hands to the heart space, push into the palms and lift the elbows up so you get that nice flat line across your elbows. And then draw the shoulders down the back, tummy in, big inhale. And then exhale, turning all the way around to the left. And then tip the shoulders and the elbows, bring that right elbow down to the knee. And then as you push into the palms, you can lift up, draw the thumbs towards the sternum. This left shoulder, pull it down and away from the neck and look up over that left shoulder. You can relax the hips forward, but again, big breaths. It's hard to breathe in the twist, so big breaths. Well done. Inhale to the center. Exhale, bring the hand down to the floor or onto your block, right hand. Turn your left toes out to the side and move your hips forward towards the front of your mat. On an inhale, roll the left shoulder open, reach up through the left hand and relax the hips forward. Big breaths. Turn the hand back, reach for the wall behind. And again, if you want to reach for the back foot or use your belt around the back foot, draw the heel in, lift the chest, look up over that left shoulder, nice big breaths. And relax the back foot. Turn the front toes straight, turn the back toes under, lift the knee, move the weight back, step the feet together, lift to a flat back, inhale, tummy in. Exhale, forward bend. Bend the knees, inhale, roll up through the spine. Reach up, salute the sun. Exhale the hands to the heart space. Take a few nice breaths here, just relax. Let the heartbeat slow down, observe the emotions and feelings in the body. Big, deep breaths. And then inhale, salute the sun. And exhale, step your left foot back a full leg width apart. So a good stride you need. And all of these poses we're trying to keep, if you can imagine there's like two sensors on the front of your hip bones here. And they are triggered by this mat here. So what you want is them just to be in line all the time with this outside edge of the mat. Now there's a temptation to roll the hips like this, but what we're trying to do is just keep them nice and straight like this. So first we're going to turn the right toes out so they face straight out, and then try again to realign the hips there. This knee might feel like it's rolling in, but all the time think I'm rolling this muscle to the outside edge of the mat. Raise the arms up to shoulder height, reach through the fingers, tummy's in, big inhale. On the exhale, just that right knee bend, so just allow that right knee to bend, feel your way into it. It's not about how far you can go, it's about where you're feeling, and then reach in, breathe into that, nice big breaths, and then turn the head, look to the middle finger on the right hand. Okay, so we're going to do a little flow here, so follow me, take an inhale. Exhale, reach as far forward as you can, turn the front palm. On your next inhale, the left hand comes down, right hand comes up and over the head, and then on the exhale we bring the right forearm down onto the thigh, and the left hand comes up and over the head for extended side angle pose. And then we inhale, back to warrior. So we'll do this again. Inhale, exhale, reach forward, turn the front palm, inhale, dancing warrior, reach up and over the head. Exhale, bring the right forearm onto the thigh, reach over the head, extended side angle pose. Inhale, back to your warrior. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, reach up, left hand down. Exhale, right forearm onto the thigh, left hand up and over the head, extended side angle pose, and inhale, back to your warrior. Bring the hands behind the back. You want to link the hands together like this. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and draw the fingertips down towards the floor. And then on an exhale, try and bring your right shoulder towards your right knee and raise your arms up. Let the crown of the head hang down. This is humble warrior. Well done, lower the hands. Inhale, come up and square the feet to the side of the mat. Bring the hands to the heart space. Take a few nice big inhales and exhales. So turning your left toes so they face off the end of the mat. Raise the arms up to shoulder height, relax the shoulders down the back. The tummy is in, take a nice big inhale. Exhale, bend in the front knee. So again, think this thigh is rolling out. You want to try and keep your hips and chest square. Reach through the fingers and look to the middle finger on the left hand. So our flow, take an inhale, exhale, reach forward, turn the front palm, inhale, right hand down, left hand up and over the head. Exhale, bring the left forearm onto the thigh, bring the right hand up and over the head, extended side angle pose, and inhale, back to your warrior. Exhale, reach forward, inhale, dancing warrior, right hand down, left hand up. Exhale, forearm onto the thigh, reach over the head, extended side angle pose. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, dancing warrior. Exhale, extended side angle pose. And inhale, back to your warrior. Well done. Bring the hands behind the back. Link the fingers, draw the fingers down towards the floor, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, left shoulder to the inside of the left knee. Raise the arms, let the head hang down towards the floor. Bring the hands down, release the hands. Inhale, come all the way up. Turn the feet square, bring the hands to the heart space. Big inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. Turn the right toes out to the side. So this time, same foot position, but we want to keep the legs nice and straight. So the best way to keep the leg straight is engage that thigh muscle, and then the knee won't bend anywhere. So keep that nice and engaged. And again, we're trying to keep this nice square edge to the mat. So inhale, raise the arms. Exhale with straight legs, fold into that right hip and reach as far forward as you can. And then windmill the arms open, right hand down, left hand up. So this right hand, you can take a hold of the leg, help support yourself, and then roll this left shoulder open and reach up through this hand. Now if you can, bring the hand down to the floor and keep this nice and open, but if from here, if you're open and reaching for the floor, makes you do this, you're better staying up here like this. But think this hip is moving forward as the left shoulder lines back, and that opens up the front body, makes it easier to breathe. You can turn the palm to face the front and extend the arm over the head for extended triangle. You feel this stretch right out of the hip here, all through the side body. Feels great. And then inhale, raise that left arm, bend your front knee and come back to your warrior. And then straighten the leg, turn the feet to the side, give the arms a little shake out. Well done. Turning the left toes out to the side. So remember, back foot square, thighs are lifted. Try and keep the hips square to the side of the mat. Raise the arms to shoulder height, inhale. And then exhale, fold into that left hip, straight legs. Reach as far forward as you can. And then windmill the arms open, left hand down. So again, remember you can hold that leg just to help stabilize. But then roll this right shoulder open, reach up. And again, you're thinking the hip is pushing forward as I open the shoulder, which really extends the front body here, all through the chakras, open, long out through the crown of the head. Big deep breaths. Turn the top palm to face the front and extend the arm over the head. And then raise the arm, bend the front knee, and inhale, come back up to your warrior. Straighten the front leg, turn the feet square. So nice being out here in the sunshine. Isolation has its pluses, you know. How many weekends do you have that it rains and you can't go out? And now, here we are, not allowed to go to work, and the sun's shining. Woohoo! Okay, so step the feet in one move and then turn the feet out to the side of the mat. Bend the knees, come down into your goddess pose, bring the hands to your heart space. So again, pelvic floor is lifted, tummy's in. I'm not leaning forward like this. I want to feel like my head's over my shoulders, over my hips. Close your eyes, connect with the breath, big deep breaths. Open the eyes, keeping the knees bent, bring the hands down onto the knees. So straight arms, lean into the legs like that. So it's almost like you're pushing into the legs, so the arms are nice and straight. Take a nice big inhale. And on the exhale, roll that left shoulder down towards the floor, turn the head and look up over that right shoulder, but push that left knee away. Keep the tummy in. Inhale to the center and then exhale, drop the right shoulder, roll the left shoulder open, look up over that left shoulder, push that right knee away. Inhale to the center, bring the hands to the heart space, and then straighten the legs, bring the hands down to the floor. Or again, if you need your block or your cushion, bring your hands onto your cushion or your block like this, and then you can walk your feet a little bit further apart or a little bit closer together, just wherever you feel is the most comfortable. And then lift the chest, inhale and exhale. Just let the top half of the body relax down towards the floor. If you can walk your hands through your legs as far back as you can. Inhale, lift up to a flat back, and then bend your right knee, bring your right knee underneath your right hip, left leg stays out to the side, left hand goes below the belly button, the right hand on top, tips of the thumbs touch, close your eyes, relax your tummy, and just breathe big yogi belly breaths, as if you're breathing into the palms of your hands. So this is Samadhi mudra. This is a mudra like this is a mudra. But Samadhi is what we're all trying to achieve, really. Peace, bliss, happiness. And then inhale, open the eyes, make a big circle with the arms until you can bring your fingertips to touch above your head. And then exhale, fold straight over to the left. Bring that left hand down towards the left ankle and reach over the head with that right hand. Keep the hip moving forward, shoulder back, so you keep the front body long, but reach over the head. Nice big deep breaths. You might find on an exhale you can go a little deeper. And then inhale, raise the arm, bring the hands to the heart space, bend the left knee, step the right foot out to the side, left hand below the belly button, right hand on top, thumbs touch, close the eyes, connect with your breath, breathe into the belly. I just love the sound of the birds in the spring. Open the eyes, make a big circle with the arms, bring the fingertips together, and then exhale, fold to the right this time. Left hand comes up and over the head, right hand comes down towards the right ankle. So you reach out through the right hand, reach out through the left hand, turn, look up towards that left hand. And again, this hip is moving forward, shoulders slightly back, so we keep all this length so we're not rolling in or squashing the front body. And just connect with the breath. As you exhale, you might be able to relax into it a little. Inhale, raise the arms, bring the hands to the heart space, and then bring the knees together. And then bring the toes together, open the knees a little bit wider than your torso, and then come down, have a child pose. So you can have an extended child pose like this with the head down. You can make a little pillow for your head like this, or you can bring the arms around the side body like this and just let yourself sink. So open the knees wide enough to just let your tummy relax between your legs. And when you inhale, come up onto all fours, turn the toes under, move the sit bones back towards the heels, and then slide the hands forward, trying to bring the chest down towards the floor and the chin down, and see if you can look along the floor. Push into the forearms, come down and onto the chest, and then as you push into the forearms, come into Sphinx pose. Shoulders are back, push into the forearms. If you'd like to go a little deeper, keep the shoulders down the back. You can try straightening the arms, but again, don't let the shoulders do this. Pull them down the back, lift the chest, look up, and if you want to bring the toes together, bend the knees, point the toes up. And then exhale, come down, make a little pillow for your head, shake your hips from side to side. Release any tension in that lower back, breathe into the tummy. And when you're ready, You're going to bring your right hand underneath your right shoulder, which would be like this. And then your left hand is going to come out to the side and roll that left shoulder down towards the floor. And then raise the right leg, bend the knee, roll the hip open, and try and bring that foot down towards the floor. So this right hand, you can push, help that opening up. And then this left hand, try and walk it up towards the top edge of your mat. Nice big breaths. You might get a little clunk at your back here as it realigns. And then back over and onto the tummy and bring the fingers forward into a finger bridge. So I'll have to turn around for this next one. So again, bring the left hand underneath the shoulder, bring the right hand out to the side, and then roll that shoulder down and into the floor. Push into that left hand, and then raise the left leg, bend the knee, roll the hip open, and see if you can point your toes down towards the floor. If you can get the foot on the floor, great, but use this left hand push in to help that opening up, and then the back hand, see if you can walk it up towards the top edge of your mat. Well done, back over and onto the tummy. Bring the fingers forward into a finger bridge. And then bring the hands underneath the shoulders, come up onto all fours and push all the way back to an extended child pose. Inhale, come up onto all fours, and now our cat-cow. So as you exhale, draw the tummy in, tuck the tailbone under, push into the hands, spread the back, let the head hang. So you close all the front vertebrae, open all the back vertebrae, spread the shoulder blades apart. As you inhale, just let your belly completely relax, sink into your lower back, turn your tailbone up and draw your shoulder blades together and down and lift the head so you open all the front of the spine, close all the back of the spine. Exhale, tummy in. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. And then come to a flat back. So move your hands forward a little bit this time. So this is what I think they call spontaneous cobra. So it's basically, you just want to get your spine kind of moving in all of its kind of directions that you want to. It's done a lot of twists, a lot of back bends in this little session. So this is just about getting that lovely fluidity about your spine, really. Take the tension out of it, get it back. I think of Miss Curry when I did it, because she's always got such movement, Megan Curry. So if you think you can come to the front of your mat, you can go from side to side, you can drop the shoulders down, you can shake the hips, you can come all the way to the back of your mat from one side to the other. You can do undulating sort of cobra child poses, but whatever it is that sort of just makes you feel good right now is kind of what you want to be doing, just moving around, bringing the spine back to life. And then when you're ready, cross the feet at the back and come down into a seated position. So I shall turn around for this. So you might need your yoga belt and your block. If sitting down on the floor like this and you feel like you're like this, these are designed specifically for the job. So just get yourself sat up, and that can be obviously like a cushion or a pillow off the bed. You just want to lift your hips up off the floor, and it takes a little bit of that and it supports the spine a little bit more. and then bring the feet together and lift any muscles away from your sit bones. So again, if you're tight in the hamstrings and tight in the lower back, reaching your feet, you know, could be dream world. So if you pop a belt over your legs, so like I say, this can be like the cord off your dressing gown, it can be the belt off your pants. It doesn't have to be anything special, it just needs to be something that means that you can reach your feet. Do you know what I mean? So like when I started yoga, this and this went everywhere with me. I wasn't super flexible when I started. I mean, I was not super flexible at all. I'd been a builder and rode motocross bikes. All these things are things that sort of tighten the body up. So it's been a journey for me, but this belt and this block have been two of my best friends on that journey. So, you know, don't be embarrassed about the block. Embrace the block. Embrace the belt. They're your friends. They're there to help you. It was Mr. Iyengar came up with all this because he wasn't working from an athletic side of the body. He wasn't an athletic person himself. So as you lift in the chest, take a hold of your belt, and as you exhale, you want to think chest is moving forward, keep the head lifted and fold forward. So again, you can use the belt to help. You don't want the knees to bend like this. Keep the knees nice and straight. If you can reach forward, take a hold of the feet, lift the chest, and then exhale, fold over the legs. Well done. So keep the forward bend, bring the hands back alongside the thighs, and on an inhale, see if you can lift your bum up off the floor. And exhale, lower that down. Well done. Sit up. So now we're going to bend the left leg and bring the left leg just above the knee somewhere, so you want it on that thigh. But if you're feeling pain in the knee here, just let that sort of come down a little bit. And again, your belt here is your friend again. So I keep that belt there, bring that foot to the inside as much as I can. I'm just letting that leg relax out to the side. I want to inhale, reach up, and then exhale. Again, if you've got the belt, lead with the chest. Use the belt to help you come forward. If you can reach the feet, lift up, inhale, and exhale. Relax over that front leg. Well done. Inhale, come up. Straighten the legs. Pop the belt over the left foot. Bring the right foot to the inside of the left thigh. Lift any muscles away from your sit bones. And then again, just let that right knee relax. Inhale, reach up, look up. And then exhale, folding forward. And again, if you've got the belt, use the belt. Lead with your chest. Use the arms to help bring you into that forward bend. If you can, take a hold of the foot. Lift the chest and exhale, forward bend. Well done. Inhale, come up. Remove the belt. Straighten the legs. Give your feet a little waggle from side to side. And then bend the knees until you can bring the feet flat onto the floor. And then bring the hands back underneath the shoulders. And on an inhale, step into the feet, lift the hips up high, lift the head, look up, squeeze your shoulder blades together, push into the hands, push into the feet, turn the tailbone under, big breath. Well done. Exhale, lower all the way down. So, hugging the knees into the chest, come into your boat pose and bring the hands forward. Okay, so you kind of don't want to be rolling down the back like this because it'll feel like you're pulling back. So if you're feeling that, lean forward, pop the block underneath your hips like this, and it might just support you a little. But if you can, we're just going to cycle the legs out. And then backwards. And then come back to your boat. So if you need to rest at any time, you can bring the feet down or take a hold of the legs at the back. But if you can, bring the hands to the heart space, and then you're just going to turn to the left and turn to the right. So we'll just do 1,000 on each side. Can't help it. So just keep going. I mean, if you feel like, oh no, I can't do any more, just lie down, breathe into your belly. And then open the arms, lie down. Breathe into the tummy, big breaths into the belly, big sighs on the exhale. You can do little chops on the top of your legs here, just because these flexors can feel tight when you've been in that boat and holding yourself. So this just stimulates a bit of circulation around that area. But then big inhale, big sigh. Bend your left knee and bring your right foot over the knee, and then let that right knee just fall out to the side. Bring your right hand between your legs and then bind your left hand behind the thigh onto the hamstring, and then lay the head down to the floor. So take an inhale, and on the exhale, think lift the head and shoulders up off the floor, draw the shoulders back and draw the face up towards the foot and the foot towards the face. If you can, you could try straightening that leg, and you might be able to touch your third eye with your big toe. And then bend the knee, inhale, lay the head down and swap over. So left over right this time, left hand goes between the legs, binds. So inhale, lay the head down. Exhale, lift the head and shoulders up off the floor, draw the face towards the foot and foot towards the face. If you can, you can try and straighten the right leg, and you can try touching your third eye with your big toe. Well done. Release down. Release the feet, bring the feet together into a prayer, let the knees fall out to the side, bring the hands down to the floor. And just let yourself relax. So we'll do a little bit of pranayama while we're here, which is breath work. This will just help rejuvenate the body, detox. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a nice big inhale, a full exhale, and then inhale fully again and hold that breath. And then just see with the breath hold, if you can just lift your belly button up and down 10 times. And on 10, inhale fully, hold, and then pump the belly up and down 10 times. On your 10th, inhale fully, hold, pump the belly, on 10, and return to normal breathing. Let the hands come out to the side, and then let your right knee come all the way over until it lays on top of the left knee. Turn the head and look to the right. Open the right knee all the way back open to the floor, and then let the left knee come all the way over and lay it on top of the right, and again turn the head, look to the left this time. And then open the knees, and then bring the knees together, hug them into the chest, have a little roll from side to side, Use the floor to massage the back. And then bring the heels down to the sit bones, hands to the floor. Inhale, step into the feet, lift the hips high, and then move the hips all the way over to the left, down to the floor, across the mat, and back up. So just really open up the hips, open up the lower back. Try and be nice and slow, deliberate. Try and take any jerky movements out of your rotation. And then in the opposite direction. And then turn the tailbone under, hug the knees into the chest, open the knees a bit wider than your torso, take a hold of your feet for your happy baby. I always finish every class with this, so pulling the feet down like you're trying to get your knees to touch the floor. You'll feel that opening up in the lower back, and then roll over till the left knee touches the floor, roll over till the right knee touches the floor. And again, you're just using the floor like a roller in the gym, just to roll out them muscles. They've done a lot of twists, a lot of back bends today, so you should be very proud of yourself. You can rock forwards and backwards as well. That can just realign the spine a little bit more for you. But when you're ready, lying down, letting your hands come out to the side. Push into the back of the head, draw the shoulders down and away from the neck, lay the shoulders down into the floor. Feel the front of the shoulders roll open, eyes are closed. Push into the shoulders and the feet, lift the tailbone, tuck the tailbone under, lay the hips down. Make sure they're nice and comfortable, and then just walk the heels away a little bit. Feet fall out to the side, eyes are closed. So you earn this relaxation at the end of the class. So today the music that we're going to have our Shavasana to is the soundtrack of my garden. So just allow yourself to maybe imagine that you're outside with me now, and the sun is shining on you, and the trees are around you, and all the birds are singing in the trees, and maybe visualize that you're in that space with me now. Just allowing yourself to sink deeper and deeper into your relaxation. Slowly starting to bring yourself back, starting to become aware of your breath, aware of noises inside and outside of your room. Starting to gently move fingers and toes, start to reconnect the mind, the body, the spirit. On your next inhalation, raise your arms up and over your head, and on the exhalation have a real early morning stretch. Stretch through your fingers, stretch through your toes, bring yourself right the way back into the here and now. Keeping the eyes closed, draw the knees into the chest, hug them in, and gently roll onto the right hand side. Take a moment there. And when you're ready, come into a comfortable seated position on your mat. So again, if you need to sit up on that cushion or use your yoga block, by all means do. Closing the eyes, relax the shoulders down the back, relax the tummy. Take a big inhale, fill yourself all the way up, and a nice long sigh on the exhale. Again, inhale, and one last time, and on the exhale, release any last negative energy trapped in the body. Take your left hand to your heart and your right hand to your tummy. And we'll take a few moments now for our gratitude practice today. So there's nothing more that brings you to reality than a crisis. And at this moment, you know, we're all dealing with this. And this is when we start to realize the things that we really are grateful for in our lives. The homes we live in, the family that we have, the support that we have, the community that we have. Give gratitude to all these amazing doctors and nurses and care workers, the mental health people, all these people who are going above and beyond the call of duty to keep us safe, to keep you and your family safe. All these measures that were put in to keep us safe and keep us from being at harm, and also to keep us from harming other people. We should respect these. Keep your distance. But this doesn't mean that you have to stop enjoying your life and participating in it. You just need to find a new way. And we do that by appreciation, by looking around us and seeing what we do actually have in our life instead of seeing the things that we don't have in our life. Bring the hands to a prayer at the third eye, lower them down to the heart space, tip the chin forward. Look after the universe that you live in and the planet that you live on. Take care of all your family and friends. By all your family and friends, I mean all living creatures that live, walk and breathe upon this earth. Inhale the hands to the third eye, Namaste. Thank you very much, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that. So this is the second one. I'll be filming another video in the next couple of days. I hope you enjoyed it. Please feel free to do it whenever you want. It's going to be posted out, and once it's there, it's there. So feel free to do it over and over. You'll build strength, flexibility, your back. You'll feel lots of energy from this practice. So feel good, stay safe. I love you. Namaste. Okay. Keep smiling. Yeah. Well, we took all the chances and danced all the dances, and girl, did it feel fine. We were writing songs all summer long. There was nothing that we couldn't do. The sky had no limit.